Kris Jenner used to have it all. She had her reality TV empire, her family brand, and her relationship with Corey Gamble. But now it seems like she's about to lose it all. Rumor has it that Corey has left Kris, but that's only the beginning of her struggles. So what exactly is going on with Kris? Let's break it down. Corey and Kris haven't been seen together in what feels like a pretty long time, and now rumors are swirling that he has left her, and she is completely humiliated. Corey and Kris first got together back in August 2014. They met at Riccardo Tisci's birthday party and just hit it off. This means that they've been together for about 10 years now. You'd think that this would make them a pretty strong couple, but it's not actually clear if they're even still together at all. According to Gossip Bible, things might have fallen apart between them. There are rumors going around that their relationship is over, but not because Kris was done with Corey. Allegedly, it was him who ended things between them. What's really shocking is that it's not clear why he did that. He allegedly left Kris for unexplained reasons, and this is why she's apparently having a really hard time coming to terms with it right now. Obviously, all of these are just rumors at this point. We don't actually know if Kris and Corey really did break up. But if they did, it could be because of some other things that are supposedly going wrong in Kris's life right now. The Kardashians are known for their reality TV empire. Kris is the matriarch of the family, and she has worked really hard on building their massive legacy. A huge part of that legacy is their TV show, The Kardashians. But it looks like the future of the show might not be so bright. In early 2024, Radar Online reported that Kris was really worried. She seems to think that there is a chance that the Kardashians might get canceled soon. This is pretty shocking, especially considering the news we got about the show just earlier this year. In July, it was announced that the show got renewed for 20 more episodes. It seems like the network has faith in it, so why is Kris allegedly scared about its future? Well, according to an industry insider who spoke to Radar Online, there is just no guarantee that the show will be renewed again moving forward. These days, shows just seem to be getting canceled all the time. Kris supposedly wants the Kardashians to keep going forever, but it might not be that simple. Even though the family is still hugely popular, it might not be enough to keep the show going. The fact is that the streaming world has been struggling. Sources told Radar Online, everything from marketing budgets to episode counts are getting tighter so streaming services can continue making a profit. If this is the case for the Kardashians too, it's possible that Kris can see how their show might keep getting smaller and smaller. With less budget available, who's to say that the network will be able to keep the show going? The Kardashians are big names in the industry and they are definitely pretty expensive. But with less and less money available, it's possible that the show might end up getting canceled sooner than later. And that would be really bad news for Kris. But how does this relate to her and Corey's relationship? Well, the thing is that people have always had doubts about them. For one, the two of them have a pretty big age gap between them. Kris will be turning 69 this November, but that same month, Corey will only be turning 44. This means that there is a 25-year age difference between them, with Corey being the younger one. And because of this, over the years, many have questioned the authenticity of their relationship. Does Corey genuinely love Kris, or is he simply with her for the money and fame? If he is with her just for the money and fame, it would also explain why so many people think that he's left her now. If things really are going wrong for the Kardashians behind the scenes, then Corey might not see a reason to stick around anymore. Then again, we still don't know any of this for sure. All we have at this point are rumors and allegations. But it does seem like things have changed between them lately. Back when the two of them first got together, they seemed to be head over heels for each other. They were just very in love and they weren't afraid to show it. They always kept showing PDA and they just seemed obsessed with each other. They kept going on all these extravagant vacations and things just seemed perfect between them. But now, things seem to be a little different. They don't seem to be as in love as they once were, and they also seem to be spending less and less time with each other. Then there's also the fact that Corey allegedly cheated on Kris not too long ago. Again, we don't know this for sure, but the whole thing definitely seems pretty suspicious. Back in 2022, Kanye West said some things that left fans speechless. He took to his Instagram to share an article published by Hollywood Unlocked. It seemed like he confirmed the rumor that Corey had cheated on Kris. At the time, there was a video going around of a woman getting up close and personal with someone who looked a lot like Corey. The problem was that this woman was definitely not Kris. People immediately assumed that this meant that he was cheating on his partner. But it was then quickly pointed out that the video wasn't exactly high quality, so no one could be sure if the man in it was actually Corey. Kanye seemed to confirm that it was him, but later a source spoke to Us Weekly and said that this was just a false narrative about Corey. They also claimed that the video seemed to be taken in Miami, but at the time, Corey was allegedly in LA, so it couldn't have been him. Still, the entire thing seemed super suspicious, and it showed that things might not be exactly perfect between Corey and Kris. On top of all of this, we also know that Kris's daughters haven't always been the biggest fans of their relationship. Chloe especially always seemed to have a lot of issues with Corey. She thought that he seemed pretty distant, and she just wasn't the biggest fan of her mom dating him. So in a way, all these rumors about the two of them breaking up shouldn't exactly come as a surprise. But at the same time, there are some other reports about the two of them that definitely complicate things. In July of this year, the Daily Express US reported on the fact that Kris seemed to drop a pretty shocking hint on the Kardashians about where she and Corey were headed. She was talking to her friends about her upcoming hysterectomy. But one of her friends, Kathy Hilton, thought that she was going somewhere else with her announcement. She said that she thought that Kris was going to tell them that she was getting married. Kris said that this wasn't the case. She wasn't getting married, at least not right this very second. She then mentioned that she was open to the idea, though. She said that she could maybe get married when she was 70. Since it will be Kris's 69th birthday soon, that's only about a year away now. Could she and Corey be planning a wedding after all these years? It's impossible to say. Rumors suggested that they might not even be together anymore. But at the same time, Kris seems to be confident about the two of them. So, what's really going on? What do you guys think? Do you think their relationship is truly over, or could they be getting married sometime next year? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.